Hello, my darlings. Are we ready? Oh, look, the kids have arrived. Hello, my darlings, and welcome to a lovely afternoon with your Auntie Bev, with little Ruby and little Ted as well. Say hello, guys.
Hello.
Very good. Right, today we've got a lovely story for you, chosen by none other than our Ted over here. Now, Ted, go on in over there, Ruby. Good girl. Now, Ted, why have you chosen this one, my darling?
Well,
Tell the boys and girls.
I like the fact that. I like the fact that it was a bear.
Because it's like a bear.
Yes.
That's true. It's like a bear like you. Well, don't you worry, Ruby. We'll have a nice story about a doggy soon. But today is little Ted's choice. So let's have a little read and see what we've got, shall we? The Lonely Bear and the Farmer's Daughter. A bear lived in a clearing in the forest of a far northern country. He was big and brown, but he was lonely. He had no mates and no cubs. That's right. So he sat in the middle of the clearing and cried. Oh, that's sad, isn't it, darlings? Have you ever had a little cry, Ted?
Yeah.
Yes, you have. I know, but that's all right. A farmer came by with an axe in his hand. He said,
Why are you crying, Big Bear?
I'm lonely, said the bear, a big round tear running down his cheek. I have no mates and no cubs. I know what, said the farmer. You can play with my daughter Louise. She's lonely too. She lost her mother and she has no brothers and sisters. The bear nodded and rolled on his back. He gave a jolly growl that shook up the trees. Oh, can you imagine that, my darlings? What do you think he sounded like? Oh, 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 oh. Some branches fell off. Good, said the farmer, collecting the branches. Now I won't have to cut any. The bear smiled and sat up again. The farmer said goodbye and promised to send his daughter straight away. Little Louise came to play with the bear every afternoon. In the mornings she had lessons to attend, but her afternoons were free. She named the bear Bruno. Is that a good name? Yeah. Bruno the bear enjoyed Louise's visits. He was big but gentle. He let Louise do lots of things he wouldn't let anyone else do. Wonder what it was. Louise climbed on his big furry knee. She stroked his face and brushed his hair. She tickled his toes and played with his tail, but Bruno didn't mind because he liked her. In time, all the animals of the forest came to watch this marvellous sight. First came Harry the woodpecker. He pecked at the tree trunk nearby till Bruno got fed up and growled. Urgh. Louise was amazed at Bruno's angry growl. She said, Bruno, don't growl. Harry has to peck. He's a woodpecker. Let him be our friend. Bruno, who liked Louise a lot, growled softly in agreement. Urgh. He just got used to the sound of woodpecking and grew to like little Harry. Then came David the tortoise, shuffling in the leaves. The leaves rustled and rustled till Bruno got fed up. He growled angrily again. And again Louise said, Bruno, David has to shuffle. He can't move any other way. Let's have him as a friend. So again, Bruno agreed because he liked Louise a lot. In time, he got used to the rustling leaves and got to like David. That's nice, isn't it? It's like you two become friends, isn't it? Yeah, Ruby. What you got to say about that, Ruby? Good girl. Then came Rory the lion. He paced around in the clearing. Round and round and up and down he paced impatiently, looking for a prey. Louise climbed into Bruno's lap and snuggled up there. She was frightened. She didn't know what to do. She wanted to befriend the lion too, but he was fierce and scary. Rory the lion roared loud and fierce when he saw Louise on Bruno's lap. He didn't want to pick a fight with Bruno. but he wanted to have Louise for dinner. Oh yes. He sat down and he thought and he thought. Whilst he was thinking, David the tortoise shuffled near him and tickled his feet. The lion burst into a robust laughter. He laughed and laughed until he dropped down in exhaustion and fell asleep. Meantime, Harry the woodpecker flew over to the farmer's house and pecked on his door. He told the farmer about the lion. The farmer took his gun and left for the forest. What do you think he's going to do, guys? What do you think he's going to do, boys and girls? I hope he doesn't shoot anybody. Harry the woodpecker.
I'm worried.
What's that, little Ted?
I'm scared.
Don't be frightened, my darling. You'll be all right. I'm sure it'll end happening.
Okay.
Harry the woodpecker flew back to the clearing. There the lion was still asleep. Louise and Bruno stayed quietly in the same spot. Deep in the forest, a shot was heard. Then, to everyone's surprise, the farmer appeared in the clearing with a dead deer on his shoulder. He laid it down before the lion and hid behind a tree. That's very clever, isn't it? Rory the lion woke up with a big yawn. The biggest. How big can you yawn, boys and girls? Why don't you try? And you're very tired. It's good to yawn. When he saw the dead deer, he was delighted. He ate it ravenously until he was satisfied. Then he looked around and saw Bruno the bear with Louise on his lap, Harry the woodpecker standing on Bruno's head, and David the tortoise rustling by Bruno's feet. These are my friends, thought Rory to himself. Or where else did this food come from? He curtsied a little and said, Thanks for your help. As from now you need not fear. I will look after you all and be your friend if you will be mine. Bruno the bear growled with joy. Harry the woodpecker flew off to a tree and pecked fervently. David the tortoise rustled in the leaves and brought his head out of his shell. Louise climbed down from Bruno's lap and said, Can I stroke your mane? Like this. Rory the lion opened up his jaw, about to give a big roar. Then he thought the better of it and said, Of course you can. He crouched down in the leaves and let Louise stroke his mane. When Louise left to go home that afternoon, Bruno the bear no longer felt lonely. He was delighted to have so many friends. Louise was happy too, because she could visit them whenever she liked. And there you are. The Lonely Bear and the Farmer's Daughter. Wasn't Louise lovely? Yes, she was. Did you like that? Did you like that story?
Yeah.
You did. Now, Ruby, who was your favourite character? What's that? You liked Harry the Woodpecker. He was very nice, wasn't he? And he was very good to go and get the farmer's daughter. Oh, the farmer as well. What about you? Bruno the bear, of course. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed our story. Do join us next week for another instalment. Goodbye.
Bye.